Greetings and great rising, loves. Greetings and great rising. It is Sunday, time for Ancestors Prayer. I've been up this rising, going over a few things. One of the things I was looking for is like the local ranchers and all this other stuff because that man said y'all about to get some cheap meat and he's selling wild horses for $25. Y'all ain't about to get no cheap beef. Y'all about to get horse meat. Anyway, today's prayer, y'all know it's prayer for the ancestors on page 120 from the book with Speaking with Spirit. You know it's Sunday. We always do a prayer for the ancestors. I don't care how nobody feel about that. You can scroll, baby. Ashe, ashe. Prayer for ancestors. I give thanks and praises to my benevolent ancestors. I thank you for protecting me. I thank you for walking with me. I thank you for showing me the truth. I thank you for teaching me discernment. I thank you for keeping me alert. I thank you for reassuring me when I thought there was no way out. I love you infinitely, ancestors, for all that you endured so that my life on this plane is filled with lessons that could never be taught from a book. I praise you, benevolent ancestors. I honor you, benevolent ancestors. I appreciate all you do in my life and continue to gratify you in the most sincere way. Ashe, amen. Prayer for ancestors. Yeah. That man said, the neighbor's like, where, can you tell us where you're getting the beef from? He was like, I can't tell you that. Don't eat no beef right now. I don't know when the beef is supposed to start coming in. Even the meat packing houses, you have to know where their meat is coming from too. Go ask questions. Don't be buying no ground beef at no Walmart. Don't be buying no ground beef at no Kroger, no Aldi. Don't be buying no don't be buying no beef unless they give up sources of where the fuck they got their beef from. I'm talking about from Whole Foods to Central Market. Don't do it. Y'all might just be eating wild horse. Let me get those affirmations. I'll be right back. Okay, today's affirmations. I am grateful for this new day. I embrace today's possibilities. I am in charge of my happiness. I radiate energy and focus. I am open to new opportunities. My mind is clear and calm. I attract positive outcomes. My actions align with my goals. I am ready to thrive. I am grateful for today's blessings. Ashe, ashe. I know I gotta let Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts go. So I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose. Remember, comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Don't be comparing yourself and your life to nobody. I'm not even going to do a long video. So, there will not be a longer version on YouTube or Substack. The same version that TikTok and Instagram get, the longer one, that's the one that's going to be on there today because I got to go do some things. I love y'all. Have a good day. I told y'all I'm not going to hold y'all too long today. I was watching SWAT. Yes, with Hondo in a minute. Some more. He played Hondo. Anyway, I was watching it one night, and it's been on my brain this whole time. It's like when they was talking about, the anchor. Who's your anchor? Or what's your anchor? Anchor. Look, I know I sound my country ass, and I started thinking, what is my anchor? The thing that kind of keeps you grounded and keep you from going numb or sinking into a dark place in life. And I was like, who is my anchor? And I think it's my children. Sometimes I feel like there's just too much responsibility to put on them. But I think it's my children. I think they are my anchors. They keep me coming back to earth when my mind drifts away and just wants to be like, fuck this shit. Fuck it all. I think it's them. I really do. I would ask yourselves today, what's your anchor? Or who's your anchor? It can be a what, it could be a who, For some people, crazy as it may sound, it'd be their careers. It'd be a job that they love, be their spouse. It'd be a lot of things. Yeah. Ask yourself today, who is my anchor or what is my anchor? What keeps me from going into that dark place, going into the light, as one may say? I've been thinking about that a whole lot. I think it has a lot to do with meditating. My mind has been a lot of different places while meditating. Some of my dreams, I'm like, ooh, I hope they come true. Some of my dreams are like, ooh, I hope they don't come true. Because y'all know, here lately, these dreams, they've been coming true. And I'll be like, I did not want it to come true. Because the devastation parts of the dream come true. It'd be like, okay, why does the devastating part coming true? But when I dream about winning the lottery, where that's at? It's kind of like manifesting, right? I'd be like, I need a such and such. It can be driving down the road and see a such and such. Usually, I need this and can look and see that. But when I say I need $1 million in my bank account, it's not there. So that's why I always say, take the small little wins. Because look. I was listening to a Yala event the other day, and it was about prosperity. And she was talking about there's no shortage of money, right? And she was talking about how you can manifest the money. It's on YouTube. You can go look up Y'all Live in, and she's talking about, I think it said life and prosperity or just prosperity. Just put it in YouTube. Y'all Live and prosperity. It'll probably pull it up for you. And she was just talking about how there's no shortage of money, that we have been taught to think lack, and so we're constantly getting lack, which I tell you that all the time about manifesting. And then I tell y'all to try small and then work your way up to the bigger things, because if you try to jump from having nothing to just having everything in the world, either one, it's not gonna work, or two, it'll work and you're not gonna know how to maintain it, so that shit gonna leave like that. So yeah, I would say go watch her. But that's where my brain been, outside of like, and plus yesterday I was so grateful that I was so busy I didn't get online and see a lot of shit until like later on in the day. And then I made that short little video about, either put up or shut up, basically, about this whole Project 2025 shit. Y'all keep saying we in this part of Project 2025 and that part of 2025, but what the fuck are we gonna do about it? Or what the fuck are you gonna do about it? And by you, I mean the white people who didn't believe us, okay? The farmers are finding out the hard way, because this man is now hurting the cattle industry by saying he's getting his beef from overseas. Wild horse. But yeah, the farmers and the ranchers are learning the hard way, because a good amount of them supported Trump, and some of them still support him. They like, if he's making this call, it has to be a reason. Sir, ma'am, it's not. He don't really love America like he tell y'all. He don't. I'm gonna show y'all something, and then I'm gonna go, because I'm gonna show y'all two things, actually, two videos. One, the first one, we all been thinking about it, but we all been saying that Jake Lane, that bitch ass motherfucker, is he's working for the feds. I wholeheartedly believe that he's been, and might not be by Trump himself, but somebody in the Trump party, he's being used to start a race war. And y'all, white people, can't let that shit happen. And I'm talking about y'all, because if we go ahead and put our hands on him, we getting locked up. We getting locked up. And I'm pretty sure it's about this close to a black person putting their hands on him. Black people, leave that motherfucker alone. Let his people handle him. White people, go gather him up. Go gather him up, real quick, like. Go put him in his place. Or they need to lock him back up. But I'm gonna show y'all this video. I want y'all to pay attention to who's protecting him. I want y'all to see who's driving,
First, he gets a
who's running the vehicle. I don't know why they black dude in the back of that
Minneapolis, allowed to drive on the sidewalk in a truck.
I think they are using him to try and start a race war.
Then he hops out of the back
so white people go gather him up.
Being assaulted, jumps into the front seat with one of those ICE officers and takes their pepper spray and starts pepper spraying the crowd himself. Also, I want you to pay attention to the white SUV behind. This is an ICE vehicle, and it's being driven apparently by ICE agents. Now, I want you to imagine if I were to go to Minneapolis, go to the police station and the city council and say, I want to hold a protest on the sidewalk in a moving vehicle in the back of it, and cause a riot saying that
Okay, so the next video I'm about to show y'all is what a lot of the elder MAGA wants. And probably the younger MAGA too. So, the problem is not just Trump. Even when this shit show is over, we still have to deal with the people that showed their ugly heads. They showed us exactly who they are. Like this man here.
Is putting America back like it needs to be. The ones that are trying to change America is not the America I was raised to know. And I want it to be like I was raised back in the 50s and 60s and 70s.
50s and 60s, there's segregation going on then.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
I'm a Donald Trump.
I will
that's
say,
the way it is.
Yes, get out and vote in November. Vote blue. If you know you might not make it to the polls, on voting day, vote early. Pay attention to the mail-in ballots, because the U.S. Postal Service, you already see that the person in charge right now is MAGA, and he's going to try to pull some shit too to try to help Trump. So pay attention to every fucking thing. Make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's. This is not a time to be sloppy. And if you want to change, vote blue across the board, unfortunately, y'all. And shit, if it's a, I hate to say it, but like if it's a Republican running and they running unopposed, just don't vote for them. Just leave that bitch blank. Leave it blank. Leave it blank. Because they're showing us who they are. They have aligned themselves with Trump, and we need to know who they are. We know who they are. The people, like your neighbors, your like anybody around you, like if they showed you who they are during this Trump time, that's who they are. Don't let them change that. That's exactly who they are. Ashe, Ashe. I'm gonna let y'all go because I got some things to do. I didn't want to run errands today. That's why I put on my damn pajama pants. But then I remember I needed to go to PetSmart or Petco. Let me go see which one. I know everybody's saying don't go to one and go to the other, so I gotta go see which one it is. But I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose. Remember, comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Don't be acting for yourself in your life to nobody. You are perfectly imperfect. Ashe, Ashe, on that shit. You are beautifully made. Ashe, Ashe. It's okay to be the black sheep. I'm one of them. Own that shit. It's okay to be the weird one. Own that shit. It's not what they call you, it's what you answer to, and it's what you call yourself. All right? All right. I love y'all. I will see y'all later. Maybe I just got up. Let me tell y'all something real quick. I had bought some detox stains from Five Below. It was the lavender ones that you put on the bottom of your feet, right, when you go to bed. And it was like, if you wake up and see such, you know. Baby, I was like, I might need to do this again, because, baby, ew. I might have to do another one, because, ew, that was in my body. Like, what's in my body that my detox looked like that? So we'll see. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.